Big news! If you rely on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or any kind of government benefit to get by every month, this could change everything for you. We're talking about a brand new executive order from President Trump, a crackdown on Social Security fraud, changes that could affect future payments, and possibly, just possibly, some folks seeing increases down the road. There's a lot happening all at once, and I know it can feel overwhelming, but hang in there, we're going to walk through it all together, one step at a time. And hey, real quick, if staying in the loop on Social Security updates, benefits, and anything that could impact your wallet is important to you or someone you care about, go ahead and tap that subscribe button. It's free, and it helps make sure you don't miss anything that could help you out. Alright, let's break this down. So here's the deal. On April 15th, President Trump signed something called an executive memorandum. Sounds fancy, right? But basically, it's a legal action that doesn't go through Congress. It's a way for the president to get something moving fast. This one is focused on cutting off Social Security benefits from people who aren't supposed to get them, specifically undocumented immigrants, and beefing up fraud prevention. It's part of what they're calling a cleanup of the Social Security system. Now, I've seen a bunch of questions in the comments, and yeah, I totally get why people are confused. Like, is this gonna affect my SSI check? Is this gonna delay my payment? What's this really about? So here's what's happening. The administration says that there are people using fake or stolen Social Security numbers, and they want to stop that. They're sending investigators to look into really old accounts, like folks over 100 years old, just to make sure the records are legit. They're even talking about fining people up to $10,000 if they're caught filing false claims. And what's really wild? They're calling this part of the Are You Alive project. I mean, it sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but they're serious. Elon Musk is actually involved now, working with the administration on this. Yeah, the Tesla guy. Strange times, right? But let's keep it real. A lot of people are stressed about this, not because they're doing anything wrong, but because anytime there's a big change like this, there's confusion and fear. If you're on SSI or SSDI and already struggling to make rent or cover your meds, hearing about fraud crackdowns or overpayment clawbacks can make you worry that your next check might not show up. And that's a valid concern. Remember when we talked about those Social Security clawbacks last year? Some people had their entire checks withheld just because of a mistake from years ago. One guy got overpaid by $500, and they just didn't send him a check the next month, just took it all back. That's the kind of thing people are afraid of happening again. Now here's something else I've been seeing. Some folks are wondering if this means checks will go up. And I'll be honest, there's no guarantee of that. But the administration and even folks like Elon Musk are saying that if they clean up the system and save money by stopping fraud, there might be room to boost payments. Nothing official yet, but it's on the table. Also, for those of you asking about the Social Security Fairness Act, yes, some good news there. Teachers, firefighters, cops, and other public workers affected by WEP and GPO? Around 3.2 million people are now getting their full benefits restored, with retroactive checks too. Some folks are seeing $5,000 to $8,000 back pay, and others are reporting monthly increases over $1,000 starting this month. That's big. So if you fall into that group, you might want to check with SSA about your status. But I know a lot of you are thinking, okay, what about the rest of us? And yeah, you're not wrong to ask that. With rent, groceries, and medicine going up, a lot of people feel like they're just getting left behind. And I hear you. We don't have confirmed info yet about a general increase to SSI, SSDI, or retirement benefits, but with all this focus on savings from fraud cleanup, it's something to keep an eye on. If you think benefits should go up, let me know in the comments. Just type yes. If you're more cautious and think the focus should be fixing solvency first, type no. I really do want to hear what you think. Now let me pause for a second. If any of this is hitting close to home, if you've had trouble with overpayments, delays, or just trying to figure out what the heck is going on with your benefits, please don't stay silent. Drop a comment, share your story, and let's support each other. There's power in this community. And if you know someone who needs to hear this, maybe a neighbor, your aunt, or someone you go to church with, send this video their way. So, just to recap, President Trump signed a new executive order focused on stopping illegal immigrants from receiving Social Security benefits. His administration is pushing to investigate fraud, reclaim overpayments, and make sure only eligible folks are getting paid. They're also talking about finding people who abuse the system and possibly, maybe, increasing benefits later if they can save enough money. Meanwhile, the SSA is saying they haven't closed any offices, they're not laying off half their staff, and they've just invested millions in updating their phone systems. It's messy, yeah, but that's where we're at. And, if you found this helpful at all, do me a favor and hit that like button. It helps more people find this info. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe so you're always up to date on the latest changes, especially if you're relying on these benefits every month. Thanks for hanging out with me today. You're appreciated.